Good evening, Lance. Good evening, boys. Lance, I wasn't going to stream today because, life is pretty fucking superbs. But it's just so superbs. I feel like I need to inject some realism into it, which is the aids of Magic the Gathering. It's a bit like the original version of The Matrix, apparently. If you remember, they made it perfect, and humans rejected it for not being AIDS enough. That's how I feel, boys. I feel like my life is far too perfect, and we gotta inject a little bit of AIDS by playing Magic the Gathering. Alright, I think the music might be a bit loud this time. We'll see how it goes. Plus we got some funky jams. So, we got big questions about the lands and the turn 2 plays. Do you go 2, 2, or do you go 2 and then 2? I think you take as many cards as you can, right? I think so. I think we'll go for as many cards as we can, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just call everybody a fucking dweeb. Yeah, this is too loud. I can already tell. Oh, this isn't the soundtrack I wanted to play anyway. I wanted to play World of Final Fantasy, but I done fucked it up, Lance. I done fucked it all up for the memes. Alright, so, looks like he might have a counterspell of some sort. In which case, we just bang this out. Agreed, Lance! I really won't even give two shits when we start talking about magics. I don't know if you know, boys, but last night, Emma Skynazi accused Maxim of running a fixed tournament. And like I said, I don't know if you know, but that sounds absolutely crazy to me. Everyone knows Maxim is the ultimate above-board classic squeebalage. Don't they, Lance? So, I don't know what's going on here. I guess now it's a one mana protection aids, but I still think it's probably fine. You know what? I don't think it's probably fine. Let's go for the big play. Nope. Let's reverse that. We'll go for the small play. Oh, I should have played that first. That was a mild error. But at least we managed to get one beautiful slap in. Right, boys? I'm just fucking this up all over the place. Yeah, what I want to do doesn't actually work because of the memes. Or does it? You know what? Fuck your mum. I literally don't know what I'm doing. But that's what makes Magic so fun. Right, boys? Not really, Chinch. It makes it all bollocks. I mean, I'm only interested in watching top quality 1 PM Olympics. If you can't win every game, then fuck this ain't. Alright. I mean, killing that was kind of annoying, because it's usually fairly good, but we got blow up all the lads. And I don't know if you know, boys, blowing up all the lads is what gets my dick hard in the morning. Also, how are you going to beat this dog? Alright, we're going to have to play that. We got planar cleansing as well, which is the same thing. I don't think he made a Gruul Brawl deck. How about Raga Schmitch? Who is Raga Schmitch, boys? Is that worth my time? Or are we all just memeing? Is it worth my time? I'll have a look after this. But I think you are right. I don't think we have made a deck that is Gruul. Gruul's got a lot of good shit. But it's... Oh, boys, that's the fucking Schmeebles. That is indeed the Schmeebles, boys. I don't want to hear anything even closely resembling that it isn't the Schmeeps. Alright, so the guy's got a lot of counterspell, weird bollocks. But, boys, we got the dog. And that's all I need. We got the dog, boys. I'm also not too keen on how slow this seems to be going. Yes, you're going to use this ability, you fucking idiots! Oh, but I had to do it right at the right time, otherwise my willy might have got even smaller. I talk a lot about willies these days. I mean, that is what happens during an organic streamage. You end up saying any old shit that becomes the norm. And I like it, boys. I like saying the same old shit that's different in a slightly different way every day. Don't you, boys? Of course you do. You guys are fantastic memers. So I don't think Idyllic Tutor is going to resolve. I don't need Vona, and I don't need Dread Presence. So we'll play those first. Agreed, boys. Fantastic levels of memes. What do I do? Do I counter this one, or would I just keep wanking? One day, if I wank hard enough, will it elongate my balls? I don't know, boys. I don't have either of those problems. Gorgut's boss. Alright, after this we shall have a look. We shall investigate what can be achieved in the world of Gruul. I can already think of 2 indestructible gods that probably find a place, but I don't want to just play creatures, because that will almost be like I'm complaining about I'm doing the things that I complain about. I hate dump your hand aids, boys. Dump your hand aids is AIDS, as I'm sure you know, and we can't have that. Alright, so we've still got a perfect hand. He's not put me under any pressure. Sorin can't work for the time being, but we got lots of shit. And lots of shit gives me the horn, boys. Get this guy out of here. Not that it's causing me any problems. We'll see if this gets countered. So what can you even do in Magic? Magic's just balls. And I know that I say this every day and then come back. But like I also say, I am addicted to the soft, silky, smooth, tangy flavor of bullshit when it comes to Magic. Everything about this is just beautiful, boys. Beautiful levels of Magic the Gathering. Beautiful. Alright, I think I might go for the blow-ups. No, I don't. I think you just play this, and if it gets bounced again, fine by me. Agreed, Lance? Good. I'm glad we are all on the same page, and have always all been on the same page. For the memes. Everyone's gonna have to start attacking. Doesn't matter who gets traded off. Alright, well now blowing off all the lands is definitely gonna feel good. But what if he got a counterspell, Mr. Cheeks? Indeed. What if he does have a counterspell, Monsieur Cheeks? What if he does have a counterspell, Monsieur Cheeks? We'll just have to see. Boyish. We'll just have to see. It's been an alright game, apart from the fucking time this guy's taken.
Cheeks. My nephew Gromit is like your biggest fan. Think you could wish him a very special birthday? He's turning 13. Just starting to like girls. I'm sure he could use a few tips from the legend. Winking face.
Tuck, thanks for the 10 unbelievable high roller number of Magic the Magicianing. 10 beautiful beans, boys. That's fucking incroyable levels of Magic the Beanagin. So I could have blown up the Tameo thing, but because of all of this stuff, I don't think that's the game. Okay, that's actually really bad, now that he can flash it back up his arse. Isn't that right, boys? We don't like flashed anuses. We're not a big fan of the flashed anus. But we'll do what we can. 25 HP is a good number of HPs. We might get the dog back. Yeah, okay. Tuck, thanks a lot. Gromit, hopefully that's a pseudonym, so you haven't outed him at school for watching Magic the Gathering content, even if it is the world's best in mine. Also, 13 is too young to be watching this shit. Don't you know I say fucking AIDS literally every 10 seconds? That is no place for a young lad. And when it comes to girls, if you want advice on how to get 13-year-old girls, ask Yana Adzari. She'll help him right out. I have forgotten all my 13-year-old techniques, as I am not ashamed to admit. But again, Tuck, I appreciate beyond limits the 5 beautiful beans that have been doubled to 10 beautiful beans. Isn't that right, lads? So I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to wait. Oh no, this blows up. Alright, we're just going to bang this out, see what happens. Agree, boys? Alright. So, we still got planar cleansing. But then, after that, we'll be in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't do planar cleansing yet. Maybe I should just keep it under control.
If Hitomi Tanaka told you that her man must be able to watch Raw Day SP with her twice a day, 6 days a week, would you change for her? Thank you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For the girl Hitomi, boys. I would make a lot of concessions for massive boobalatrons. That is fact. I mean, this would be a really fun game if this guy wasn't so fucking slow. Alright, so we got planar cleansing. If it doesn't work, we're gonna die. And he's got 3 cards, and 50% of his deck has been counterspells, so I'm guessing we're gonna die. But we had a fucking wonderful time, lads. And I'm glad everyone's deck came in just at the right time, which is classic Magic things. I don't understand why all the fun games have to be super slow, time-wasting virgin source factories. Anyway, here's the turn, lads. He's either got it or he ain't. And if he has, let's spend 15 minutes contemplating whether to use it or not. Right, lads. Right. Boys. Do I counter a spell that blows my anus out, Dad? I don't know, my dick is so tiny. Alright, well done. We had a fucking wonderful time, boys, waiting 20 minutes for this fucking fat bitch to do nothing. I love Magic. Every element. That game should have been 5 minutes, and it would have been fun. Instead, it was 15 minutes. Do I counter? Well, he countered every spell. But still, boys, still, let's have 5 minutes deliberation on whether it should be done. Every spell got countered, but still needed 5 minutes of thought. Boys, fuck these pussies. But at least he got to stop his audience from getting depressed. And unfortunately, I have now inflicted all of you idiots with classic, inexorable mental illness. And for that, I apologize. But you knew the risks. You knew the risks watching a game of Magic the Gathering, that you could be stricken with prime depression. And now, here we are, lads. Here we are, boys. Look at me, Dad, I got full wobblies. I know I never seen boobs, but who needs boobs when you've got wobbles? All true, lads. All true, boys. Alright, I can't blow that up, right? Nope. So I guess he's just going to have 18 mana on turn 4. The true spirit of Magic the Gathering. So what do I want to do? Something about werewolves. I don't think that bothers me. Alright. I guess we're just going to have to do the shits, boys. I guess we're going to just have to do the shits. Or something. Mothra. That's pretty nice. Oh, I didn't need to sacrifice that because we got the lantern. But I'm sure it's all going to work out, boys, for the best. I'm sure it's all going to work out for the best.
You'll learn the power of death.
So my hand took a pretty solid turn there, didn't it, boys? Oh, now it's back to 8s. Lance. I love my jigs. At least we can kill that easily.
If anyone needs me,
Oh, double easy. Alright. Double easel squeezels. Weasels. Right, boys? We love a bit of the weasels. And don't tell me that you don't. Because I, for one... this boy is seriously embarrassing himself.
I can keep
Hey, wizards! How can I give you some more money for fuck all? Will you be my friend if I spend 20 extra pounds on wobbly arcades? Maybe. Maybe they'll do it, boys. Who can be sure?
royal.
Who can ever be sure when it comes to a game of Magic the Magicany? Isn't that right, boys? So I could play Arcane Signet, but we'll hold this just in case there's some more mono. I even got mismatched lands for maximum aids! Boys, this guy is, he's beyond memes. This guy is beyond beautiful British memes. Imagine being this level of memeage. Oh, I wasted a fucking sweeper for nothing. Not a sweeper, I wasted a Doomblade. I should have taken a little bit more time, boys. Lads, don't get confused. That last game was 10 million times better than this game. The only difference in that last one that salted my ass off was the fucking time it took that cunt to play anything. But even though we won this game, absolute fucking gibberish. Absolute one-dimensional, one-sided beats. But as I've said 100,000 times before, one-sided beats is pure YouTube freeview season. And I love Magic the Gathering, boys. I try my hardest. You might think I don't because I actually bring it up every week, even though I say I'm never going to mention him again. But for those of you even remotely interested in the Filbo lore doctrines, you should have seen the fucking mess he made of his fake bullshit stories this morning. 55 minutes of ranting, lads. 55 minutes of ranting, circuitously going around, bringing up stuff that he denied before, and now it's... Of course he doesn't deny it. He's always done it. Lance, Filbo is the greatest. I can't stress that enough. I used to say you should stay out of that mess. And I still say that because it's just crazy to direct anybody towards that level of bullshit. But oh, Lance! It's definitely this, but just for variety, I'm gonna take Primeval Bounty. Okay, boys? Good. I don't know, Chinks, you're fucking smashing this fool! It does look that way.
We are the apex.
So what could he have at 3 mana flash? I don't know. I'm gonna walk into it if he has something. Yeah, I thought it was this, but it doesn't do. It's not a problem. It doesn't, like, it makes no difference. Yeah. That's fine, Lance. Boys, I thought we might have been in trouble, but it's gonna be fine. At first I thought he might have shits on his balls, but nah, he ain't got no balls on his shits, Lance. He's just a shit balls. Absolute shit stains.
Stand down. Soon you will be left with nothing.
Absolute classic Magic the Gathering. Unbelievable skills. Alright. Boys, this, what you're seeing right here, is what makes me the absolute best in the world at the history of Magic the Gathering. 1 PM cocaine's grade bald shit opponents makes me absolutely fantastic, Lance. Oh, speaking of, boys. Speaking of, we hit the shit's goal, right, boys? You know what that means? A special guest in for the memes. Lads, hey guys, I'm super glad that we managed to smash the tips goal so I can be back for the second day in a row. I put in some applications for some voice work at Disney, and they sent me a shit in the post. I'm sure that's just their way of welcoming into the fold, and it won't be long until I'm going to do a full fucking memes shit on my balls for the memes, or the memes. Have I said memes? That's what I meant, memes. Alright, you play Tangled Shits as a land or as a lad? I think we're playing it as a lad because I need to boost away from this mono white virgin. Agreed, boys? I think we're all in agreement that that is where we are heading. We'll play Binding of the Shit Gods. Yeah, we'll play Binding on the Shit Gods early. Then we'll play Meat Wank Massacre to clean out some more midgets, and then we'll blow everyone up. Then we'll be the best in the world. Everybody on board for those memes? Of fucking course you are. Because I am unbelievably good at Magic the Gathering. So I'm not sure killing that is really the most pressing concern. But it doesn't make much difference, boys, because, as I said, we're just far too good at Magic. Hey, don't you love playing Mono 8, Mr. Chinks? I fucking love it, son. Squeaks, nothing gets me harder than playing the same game 100,000 times. As I've said, perhaps 200,000 times. But, memes. But, memes, boys. Alright, Vraska. Yeah. Boys. For a minute there, I thought we might have a decision to make. But I guess it's just all good. I guess it's just all pretty good memes, right, lads? I guess it's just all pretty good memes, right, lads? Of course it is. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Absolute amount. Oh man, this guy's back after having made almost no impact in the last match.
Good help is easy to find in war.
I just I'll take what's mine.
So, one more game, and then we'll start building, or shall we just start building after this game? Red and green. You know what I mean. That's what they say on the tubes, right, boys? Red and green. So how does this work? When semi-military protector enters the field, exile the card you may play, but that's not what that says. I don't know what it says. I'm not reading it if everyone's going to get blown up. Right, boys. I ain't reading any of that kind of crazy shit. Sounds gone aids. That's good memes, boys. We do love a bit of the sound aids. Alright, 5 draws, no lands. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, everyone dies. Boys, I might be illegally good at Magic the Gathering. I might be so good at this game. Maybe if I beg on Twitter enough, some unknown shitty bollocks team of aides will donate, I don't even know what in my name, but boys, we will have an immense number of Magic the Memenings to be getting on with the Memenings. Right, lads? Or some aides. Something I say makes sense, right, boys? Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering, boys. Oh my god, boys. It hurts my soul to be this good. Mana Tithe, but now that's gonna cost me 1 extra minute of smashing your balls in. Boys, unbelievable levels of Magic the Magic-ing in 2019 Magicas or some shit. So who goes in? Who goes into the red and green? Playing green means you can play an awful lot of big beefy memers. And I don't know if you know, boys, I love a bit of the beefy memers. Absolutely love a bit of the beefy memes. Oh, I should have put it here. But then again, I do want this to be killed. So, let's do some quick odds. How much do you think I'm going to win this game? 10%? 90%? 99%? Or would you bank your fucking mum's anus that I would win? And depending on how you feel about your mum, that's either high stakes or minimal risk. I'd like to believe it's high stakes. Everyone should have a mum that they like. Alright. Oh man, I am just far too good at this game, boys. It should be outlawed. It should be outlawed how much I can break a Demetrius. I'm still super annoyed about that guy ruining the only good game that we had by spending 5 fucking minutes per counterspell. What a bitch. But then everyone who thinks they're good at this game is a fucking bitch. That's how you know that I'm the best, because I know I like knock out Mike Tyson. If Phil can do it, I can do it. Right, boys? Alright. I think picking the commander is actually going to be a big deal. So start just flat mythics, and also ones that I don't have. So Klothys has to be played, regardless. I'm surprised it's not even in here. I think Klothys might even be it. But then you need so many permanents to go down as well. But 3 mana indestructible, and check out the thickness of those thighs. Although, rumour on the streets, boys. Rumour on the streets is that Klothys is a tranny bongler. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how can a tranny bongler be a god? And I don't even know where to begin with that answer. We'll play both of we'll play this. We won't play this. But I don't think this is being the commander either. That doesn't do anything. That's quite good. I shat all over this, so I can't play it. But it's is a fucking annoying cunt. Winota is a load of AIDS. Because it's been nerfed, right? Yeah, it's the nerfed version. Nope. That doesn't do anything. Alright, that's enough. That's all the Gruul shits. So, let's have a look at what is rare. I see this a lot. It's annoying. It's just creature bullshit. I see that a lot. It's balls as well. Here's the guy. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's what? Yeah, you have to win on turn 5, otherwise you're just fucked. It's bullshit. That's not my style. That's a load of wank. This is pretty good. When it enters a battlefield, create, let's say, 5 lands. Whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, put 4 1/1 counters on target plant you control against trample until end of turn. I think this is the only one that's my type of shit and mildly interesting. Because if it's not that, then it's going to have to be Clothis. And I think Clothis is just... It's that kind of card that you groan when your opponent plays it. Because it's indestructible... Yeah, alright, we'll play this. So there are a lot of Gruul spells that are not in here that definitely have a case for being decent. But we'll figure it all out, boys. So I don't think that's good. Don't think that's good. Not sure about that. Don't know about this. Don't think that's great. All of this has to go. I don't think I've ever cast Sphinx's Revelation for anything that even made any difference. Okay, boys. What have you got? What have you got for me, boys? No wrong answers when it comes to big sexy spells, especially when maybe, boys, they've got a massive dong, but also are kind of sexy. I really can't tell. Is that a little goatee here? That's a masculine face and minimal boobaloids. But looks feminine otherwise. It's that massive thigh that has me personally invested. Anyway, what else? What else is green and red? Ragga. Isn't that mana base guy who's just looking fucking rubbish? Yeah, I'm not buying this shit. Whatever creature you control with mana ability, untap it. 7 mana was spent to cast it against 7 and trample, but not haste. Well, I guess you get to untap another. Nah, this is bollocks. I've played against this and it's shit. It's just basically an excuse for turning 1 mana elves into 3/3s. Fucking annoying. Land destruction. Alright. I mean, land destruction doesn't work in Brawl. But we can try anything, and we'll see how long it takes for me to change my tune and just start being salty like DSP. But I'm sure it's not going to work out that way there, but right, boys? I'm sure not. So I'm not blowing up 1 land at a time. That's shit. So haphazard bombardment blows up lands. Star of Extinction blows up everybody. Wanking the trolls. That is very true. But again, whenever anyone plays this against me, I've always got more lands than them anyway. Boys, we can try it, at least. Okay, boys. Rhythm. How do you spell rhythm? Not that way. Riot. That's probably fine. Who's the god? Perforos? Yeah, purple worm. Classic bloody penis joke there. Questy boy, that guy is a bit of a lad. I'm actually going to play the sword for a change. And I don't know if we'll have enough creatures, but I fucking love it. Well, that's a lie. This is the worst sword and the most annoying one, and it's shit. But in theory, I love swords. Although Magic the Gathering Arena has made me hate them as much as I hate everything else because of this shit, fucking embarrassing pustule of a game. But we love it, really, don't we, boys? Of course we do. Otherwise, why else would we fucking hate it so much? So what do I want? Bug bollocks. Layer, maybe. Let's go it in. Why aren't these in already? I wonder. Must be me being a meme, lads. Alright, I played Crucible as well. And if you ask why, I haven't got a good answer for you. Yeah, I might take that out. I don't think that's going to be good. So every single 3 and 4 mana ramp spell is going in. I'll say 5-2, just in case I don't understand magics. So Cultivator's in. I'll also say ones that I don't own, just in case there's one hidden around. Search a library for a basic land, put it onto the field. Alright, I did say everyone, but this doesn't seem very good. But I did say everyone. Grow from the aids, yeah. Not that, because I can only get forest. Search a library for a basic land. Flashback, yeah, maybe. Settle the Wilds, yeah. Circuitous aids, definitely. Migration aids, for sure. Boys. Vastwood Surge, certainly, lads. Huge monkeys, no. I think that's it. So Arcane Bombardment seems like a necessity. Yeah, that wasn't even in. Embarrassing. And I also have to get it back from the grave if it gets blown up. So how do I return enchantments? Ugh. Exile the saga, then return it to the shits. That's not what I want. Exile, nope. Return all land cards. Cogler's pretty good. Put one... none of this is what I've written. Alright. I know one of these lands can get... yeah, Balaged bollocks. What else can get enchantments back from the grave? Boys. What else can do the memes? Tux's Cheeks, sorry for the memes earlier. That donation was for running birthday joke. Gromit is one of my best buds. He's not actually my 13-year-old nephew. Well, boys, let me let you in on a little secret. I didn't think he really was your nephew. But that's why I still gave him the premium advice. Because you never know. Also, who's the fuck's called Gromit? Right, lads. So we have to finish the lands. I think there are still basics here, I would guess. Let's see. Mountain is there, but forest is not there. So you want the gates, because the gates can be found. And you want that, because that can be found. I think you don't want too many others, though. Field of shit? I'm not a big field of shit fan. But I just put it in, so I guess we're going to try it. So, basic lands. Maybe you need more basic lands. I'm going to reread Phylath. When it enters the battlefield, create an 0-1 plant creature token for each basic land you control. Alright. That does mean we need more basics than anything else. So any land that is not absolute classic Mojix can get fucked. So that's gone. We'll keep that and that. And that's fine. That's out of here. That's out of here too. That's out of here too. That's fine. That's out of here as well. Good memes.
For the bison hat cheeks.
JC with 5 beautiful British dollars, Lance. I might figure out how to stick a Nazi hat on old Murchy boys over here. You know I'm getting premium Mojix with my editing skills. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Every $1 tips goal will add one thing to Murchy's head until you can't see the screen anymore. For the memes, obviously. It'll be hilarious. Just like putting on a...
Guys, putting on a silly hat. I mean, isn't that worth $100 to you? I mean, I thought you loved me in my streams, but if you don't want to see me wear a stupid hat, well, fuck you guys.
Again, Lance, it's up to you to do your own investigations, but you should definitely watch his stream from this morning. A full 50 minutes of talking AIDS, and at the end of it all he did was admit that he actually does play WWE Champions all day. But that account that's linked to his plethora of personal bullshit, that's someone else's account. Somebody else just decided to spend $58,000 on that game to make him look like a fool. And then when they broke into his bank account and showed that he was spending all that money on that game, they did some other shit. And boys, if you don't believe Phil telling you in the face of overwhelming evidence, then I guess you're just an idiot kid troll who lives in his mum's basement, and there's nothing in between. So there's no removal in this deck, I've just realized, because all my removal is always black or white. So what are we going to do about that, lads? There's a land that makes your legendary creatures indestructible. Yeah, but not immediately. You have to go through like 15 stages to get one man to do that. Normally I don't give a fuck about Felbo, but what was he even buying in that game? Like skins or some aids? No, all your characters have to be bought. It's like playing Magic, but imagine every card was like £50. And no, think of it more like packs. Every pack was £50. And your chance of getting a bolus is like 1 in 100. But you need that bolus. You need that bolus. And then the game is so rigged, each event, the character based on that event is like twice as strong as anyone else. So if let's say the next set, there's a new character, no matter who it is, he's stronger than everyone else. And it just keeps going that way. It's really weird. It's really weird. Guardian Idol's not shit. anything that boosts you on turn 2 or 3, anything to do with mana is needed. Although, having said that, I don't think we need these. And I definitely don't need Crucible of Worlds. Alright, I'm getting bored, boys. I'm getting bored with my own decks. So, we're just going to fling in all our favourite big sex bombs. And then we're going to put 10 land blow-ups. And then I'm going to blame you for why that didn't actually work. Agreed, boys. I'm glad. I don't know what this guy does, but I never play it, so why not give it a try? You may cast up to 2 instant or sorceries with mana value 6 or less from your grave without paying their cost. It seems like an extremely high red shit. And what am I casting? I don't know. It does seem like a bit of a meaningless card, though. I can't deny. Let's give it a try. Alright, there's nothing else in here that's horning me up. That guy's pretty nice. We'll never play that anymore. Hopefully Sunbirds is in here. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. Something about lands, some other shit here. Explosive diarrhea, don't need any of that. Consuming blob. That guy's pretty generic. This is pretty good. But this is all dependent on whether or not we have any lands. And as usual, it seems like we're not going to have any lands. We're going to spend the first 20 minutes of the game just building up to spunking all the same huge assholes. And I know that what you're thinking, boys. You're thinking, well, you're the one building these dex sheets. If they're all 8s, maybe you're 8s. You know I'm 8, Lance. That's how I was built. Or did I find the source of 8s? What's the Cheeks law? Was I like Odysseus, searching the world for secret relics and then accidentally put his hand in the very first aid? Or some other nonsense gibberish? Alright, 10 cards. All has to be land blow-ups now. Just because that was what we said at the start. So, this is blow a land up, but it gets replaced with another land, so I don't think that's good. Blow up a land. What does it even do? And I can see blowing up a man's land on turn 3 or something, and then them just conceding. Which will be great for slapping it up on the tubes, but shit for anything else. Destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. If a land was destroyed, its controller may search their library for 2 basic lands. Put them on the field tapped. Boys, that doesn't sound like what we want to do. Nah, I suppose, nah. Field of Ruin is not worth it. It's not enough, right? The only way any of this makes sense is if you can blow 2 up at once, and I can't. It's just rubbish. It's just voice. It's all gonna be fucking bollocks. But we're gonna have a wonderful time. So what allows me to double up my spells? Double cast, dual strike, increasing vengeance, copy target instant or sorcery spell. Nah. repeated reverberations. Sounds like what goes in Gabby's pants when she's left alone for too long. Right, boys? Classic wanky magics. Whenever you cast your first... Alright, that's fine. Alright, we got 100 cards. They're all shit, but we're going to have a wonderful time, lads. We are going to have an... So we got no removal or sweepers, so I can already feel this is going to work out great. Boys, this is it. This is the true spirit of Merchy Lads. We are going to absolutely break a Demeter's here, boys. What about the new green sorcery that you got the horn for? That's more creature-y based, but you're right, I should have put it in just to see if I can actually cast it. Cultivator Colossus, yep, forgot about that. Bootleggers, I don't think that's good. What else? Hydra cards with X. I don't know. Alright, we've got 3 lands, and we've got to go first. We've got some ramp. We're against Tawxic. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Unless he plays loads of counterspells, then we're going to be dead. But that will be your fault, right, boys? That will be your fault, and nobody can blame me for any such bollocks that eventually causes us all to die of AIDS. Okay, boys, we might be able to manage it. We might be able to manage it, Lynch. So, grow from the ashes, and then we'll play Arcane Bombardment. If he can't blow this up, then we are definitely going to win. But if he can, then we're definitely going to lose. But if he can't, then we're definitely going to win. But if he can, then we're probably going to lose. But if he can't, we're going to slap that shit up on the tubes. Alright, change of plan. Now we're doing the memes. Change of plan, boys. The memes may be able to do the memes. And I don't know about you, but that gives me the fucking horn. If he can't get rid of double vision right now, this is the end. Boys, if he can't get rid of the double vision, so it will copy itself once. So even if he does have a counterspell here, he's going to lose a land. I'm sure. We got the big thinks, Lance. We got the big thinks. The big thinks, boys. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. Boys, I just broke a Demeter again, and I don't know about you, but I feel like I don't get the credit I deserve. I'm really good at magics. Haven't you seen me go 5-1 on the tubes? Actually, I never actually played 6 games in a day. I was far too busy putting in my pre-orders at Hog Roast HQ, so that after 22 minutes I could be out the door in my fucking Jimmy Jams, wobbling along down to the pub to get a couple of ales in me, and boys, I can't stress enough how much of a GG's XDs I am. Look at the state of that AIDS. Look at the state of that British AIDS, boys. How does that always happen? Why is that everyone's #1 mythic thing to do? Oh, I just want to... I've heard if you fuck around with the algorithm, it makes you look less like a pussy. Well, all I know, boys, is this guy needs to hurry the fucking AIDS up. Alright, boys.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Just makes them easier to blow up, I guess. Boys. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. So what do I play next turn? Grow from the Aids or Arcane Aids? I think we go Arcane Aids. I seem to be 500 miles ahead. Right? 500 miles ahead is pretty good distance. What if he's got a counterspell now, Mr. Chinch? That's true, actually. What if he has a counterspell now? And for that, I think we're going to play Grow from the Aids.
You wish to know my secrets?
We don't wish to know your secrets. You went from being some kind of fucking sword-wielding Lord of AIDS into a pussy. Actually, I would like to know that secret. Why have you gone from a classic fantasy lad into a 15-year-old girl's true blood fuck fantasy? Why has he done that, boys? Does anyone know? Does anybody understand the memes? Alright, we'll go Unexpected Aids as well. Yeah, play Unexpected Aids, we'll ditch this, and then we'll probably play that, and then see if we can slap this up on the tubes. Whenever you cast your first Innocence or spell each turn, so I get 2 of these 2, boys! Unbelievable scenes! Unbelievable scenes. And even if I have to throw this away, I still think it's worth it. I never noticed how fucking huge this girl's ass is, as well. She has got some serious beef. But maybe she's just wearing wobbly art trousers. I don't know. Also, talking about she's, that's an extremely masculized face. What do you think? I'm gonna have to put our knobs back away, just in case. Nobody wants to be caught wanking off to someone with a huge knob. Unless that's your jam, obviously. If you want to wank off to a classic hand jobs, then boys, it was fine the whole time. So, 13 damage, you gain 13 life. Unless he can copy that, that's not going to matter to me. But I'm definitely glad this has taken 66 fucking hours, boys. This is giving me the horn. $66 fucking hours is just about the right amount of hours for this fucking AIDS. Agreed, lads. Of course it
Blood
is.
for knowledge. A fair trade.
AIDS for knowledge. That's what convinced me to give my soul up to the AIDS lords. And in exchange, I understand all the ways of magic the AIDSening. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana for the lads. And he's tapped his balls out, boys. Lads, I think we better start the old DVRs rolling for incredible, unstoppable levels of Magic the Gathering. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, boys. Everybody on board for those memes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can still play something else. So it is looking extremely crispy, boys. Extreme levels of crispy pubes. Even got mismatched swamps for extra levels of time-wasting virginity. Isn't that right, boys? Search a land for a basic land, put it up to your balls, and then stuff your mum's ass. I think this is better. I mean, I don't think it makes any difference. We just get to keep an extra Shrogier. Isn't that right, lads? Okay. I'll blow that one up because it hasn't got a counter on it. Okay, boys. I'll blow that one up because there is nary a counter upon it. Okay, Lance. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. I wonder what will happen if I cast this and then this triggers this. Can I cast this again and blow up 2 more lands? I guess we'll find out, boys. Old clack bridge, bitch. But boys, that's absolute memes. Alright, he's back in the game, lads. So I am going to copy a land buster. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. Okay. I can do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Alright, at some stage I should consider casting the Planeswalker. Okay. So don't forget, I can take 13 at any time. Not anymore, lads! Classic Magic the Gathering. Not anymore, boys. I might just be a little bit too good at Magics for Magics. So if I draw Wank in the Trolls, it will actually be incredibly good at Magics, boys. Oh my lord, boys. J. Cole has become a member at the Classic Lads tier for 40 months. I didn't even know Magic the Gathering had been around for that long. Absolute scenes, boys. Absolute scenes of Magics. I don't know why this game's taken so long. I feel like I've done every single play at lightning speed, and this guy to attack with a 2-2 is still taking 5 minutes. What do you think's going on, boys? Okay. Boys, that's classic Magics. I might just have to stab myself in the knob. My knob might need to be nobilized, boys. This is getting extremely nobilistic. Boys, how's your knobs? Because mine is getting classic magic. Boys, how is your Nobelinis handling this level of riveting magic? This guy is down to 3 mana and 1 replicating ring and nothing else. I am almost out of lands and have cast 1 billion spells. But, boys, we're having a wonderful time. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. I'm the best. I'm the best, Lance. Boys, have you ever seen a lad break the matter so consistently as this? This should be like what they teach kids at school on how to be a memer. Right, boys? How could you be any less of a beautiful British memeloid? You may cast up to 2 instant and sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less from your grave without paying that shit. We'll get to do that twice next turn. Unbelievable scenes. This is almost like Callus Kiwi levels of breaking Demeters. But that guy broke a Demeter so hard, they kicked him out of Japan. True story, boys. True story lands. Alright, this guy's got huge decisions. Is he gonna play unsummon? Is he gonna unsummon this goat? You know I've got 12 sacrificable lads. I don't know what's going on, but boys, I'm having a wonderful time. If ever there was an example of I want to waste 500 hours of Magic the Magicianing doing fuck all, it was this fucking 8. If you looked at this field and said who's taken by far the most time, who would you suggest that it was?
Well, he has to think how he's going to get out of it, Jinx. You're just smashing his balls. He has to come up with a grand plan to get out of you having 100 mana, 100 free spells, 100 lands.
Oh, boys. We didn't get to play the Invoke Calamity, double it, and then quadruple all of my other spells. It was almost like it wasn't fair, boys. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been scammed. I broke a Demeter from the ground up. I laid the foundations for every new Bellend memer coming along saying, "Quack W, look at my shit deck that goes 1001." Because you have to put that one defeat in. Otherwise, like I said, the human race would reject such fucking stupid aids. But 101, yeah, that's believable. 100 no, I gotta watch more Merchant. Okay, we got Stone Rain and we got Chromatic Lantern. I think this is a keeps. All we need is one land. Right, boys. All we need is one land, and we can break a Demeter again. Right, boys. All we need is one land, and we can break a Demeter again. All we need is that one beautiful British land, and we can shatter Demeter again, boys. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. Boys, that is what you call slap it up on the tubes and ask Dr. Phil how he's going to solve mass delirium depression. Because now we all want to kill ourselves, and there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe we should just scream our fucking flat tits off playing Magic the Magicianing, and then say that we were having a wonderful time at the end, boys. Because you know that's memes. I don't think I need Vorinclex looking at this. Who the fuck cares? Alright, I haven't got much time left. I don't want to play anymore. So does anyone want to play against me? Has anyone got any beautiful Mimi decks to show off? Or are we stuck playing Magic the Gathering for one more match? Okay, Boots of Shit can be quite difficult. What does this even do? I don't know, we'll figure it out in a minute. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's quite high. When this enters the battlefield, you may return target dragon permanent from your grave to the field. That doesn't seem very good either. Just to give me something to do. It does look like we might hit Ulamog fairly easily, and I don't know how I feel about that. in 2019. Ulamog is a little bit of a fucking bitch. Ulamog is a little bit of a fucking bitch, Lance. Lance! Ulamog is a little bit of a British bitch. But we love Magic the Gathering. Or some shit. One, two, three, four, five. It's numbers. That's fine, that's fine. So I don't want to waste burn down the house before I've done the full memes. Or do I, boys? So I get Ulamog next turn, and like I said, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Ulamog is AIDS. And it's a game ruiner. Sometimes it makes no difference. So what will I exile? This and this, I think. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll exile the ley line and this. That still allows him to have things with haste though, which is pretty risky. Alright, well now we know those are going. Yeah, see, sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes guys just get 8s. When this... yeah, they have to go. Yeah, I still think he's got a good chance. I think he's got a good chance, Lance. Like, just play this and equip this, and I've only got 2 turns to win. Maybe I'll be able to do it, but I haven't got any removal for any flyers. So, I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see. But, as you can see, the land destruction element of this deck is doing a great job. Absolutely fantastic job. Isn't that right, boys? One, two, three, four, five. Alright. Ulamog ruined the fucking game again. I think I would have lost if it was any other card than this. I wouldn't have been able to exile those 2 cards, which he could have got back with this. It can't be killed reliably. I suppose he had a Baleful Mastery, but he used it. What are you gonna do, Lance? Lads, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you play an AIDS card, but it means you break a Demeter. And breakering Demeter is far more important than not playing games that ruin games. Because everybody plays cards that ruin games. That's why Magic Arena is ruined. Because it's fucking shit. This is the last game. Boys, I appreciate everybody watching and doing the fucking memes or whatever the fuck. I appreciate us hitting the merchant goal. Well, this won't be our last game. I'm not very high up on playing fucking mono red pussies in every format. But, boys, we're gonna have a wonderful final game. Yeah, we smashed the Murchie goal almost immediately. But I'm gonna have to start putting in additional rewards. The Murchie hat goal is next. Full Hitler hat, followed by a Super Mario hat, followed by a dildo perhaps, followed by Professor Peeper's camera, followed by AIDS. 3 spells on the first turn, boys. That's classic magic. This guy is doing an ungodly amount of rampage. I might have to call the police. But what about this, though, boys? What about this for a bit of ungodly magics? I suppose I could just kill this, but I think playing Bolus next turn must be better. Right, boys, play that. You get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, fingers crossed he doesn't counter it. And then we can literally cheat our way all the way into having a wonderful time. Right, boys? You're not gonna pretend to me that you don't love cheating your way into having a wonderful time? I don't believe you. So you've got 1 mana open. Could be Spell Pierce. Or maybe Leyline allows something else. No. So it needs a Spell Pierce or a Mana Tithe. And he doesn't have it.
Pity, were you going to use that?
Alright. So hopefully Bolus can live until the end of the turn. And then I feel like we've got it. Cheeks, you mind switching your face cam to the right side? It's blocking the lands. But then it will block the Bolus. I can make it a bit smaller. How's that? How's that for a good bit of beautiful British magic? Okay, boys. What are we doing here? I think first things first, we'll kill this land. And second thing second, kill this land, smash this thing. I should have smashed this. Oh no, this doesn't blow up. Alright. It was gonna be fine, Lance. Everybody relax. Everybody calm down. We were gonna break a Demeter against Dr. Wobbly Art Virgin Pussies the whole time. Did you ever doubt that was what was gonna happen, boys? So, Angbangs. Steal this. I think that's good. But then Angbang... Well, Lance, fuck it. We're just far too good at magics. We were far too good at magics. Who knew playing Bolus on 4 was gonna be so good? I know, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Well, I fucking did the crazy... Lord of Chaos 666, boys. That's what I think of the Lord of Chaos playing Magic the Gathering at fucking 1 AM. If somebody said, Cheeks, what do you think the Lord of Chaos would be doing with his time? That's the very first thing I would suggest. He's in Magic the Gathering, playing bowls against the Lord of AIDS. And I can't think of a better place for AIDS to be festering than Magic the Gathering arena. And that is why I, the Lord of AIDS, spend my time doing this bullshit. Lads, we had a wonderful time. Look at the quality of wobblers that we managed to get into exile. That's why this guy will always be the best in the world at magics. Absolute mad lad, boys. Alright, boys. We broke him out far too much for one evening. Like I said, you might want to watch Philbo just circling the drain from this morning. But I'm sure he still got $175 at the end of the stream, because that's what makes it so fascinating, boys. I honestly don't want to get into it. It's a horrible thing to... I mean, I give you all AIDS every day, and it's still not as bad as giving you knowledge about Phil. I'm the full serpent with Adam and Eve. They're just fucking skipping around, wanking each other off. And then I came along and said, boys, have you heard of the boy Darkside Phil? And they're like, is he better than wanking ourselves off all day? And I'm like, but lads, just give it a try. Just give it a try. And then 6 weeks later, their knobs have fallen off. All they do is hate and donate. But that is good. Classic Majiks. He only got 60-something. Oh, boys, he'll be tweeting tonight. Especially as Only Iced Coffee was in the chat. And Emil, even if they're not the same person. Anyway, boys, if you don't know what I just said, peace be upon you. Until next time, rubber dicks.